everyone, and welcome to another episode of Unwrapping Cards. This week we are going to have the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. The artwork is by Lily Moses. So I'm sorry I've been really behind with all that, but I've had so much to do with publishing another book and other things. So here we go. Let's start with this one. This is really beautiful. You can see here this amethyst heart, angel in purple. And this is, this way around. This is the back. You can see some of the cards here. There's Keepers of the Lights, Oracle cards, and a short text. So when we open the box and change it around, so here that is first of all the guidebook. As you can see, there's something about the particular god, goddess, guide, whichever. And right in the front you have, let me see, the contents, introduction, how to use the cards, which is always interesting as well, especially if you haven't done so much with Oracle cards yet. That it can get you some new ideas if you're not a seasoned pro. And sometimes it's just nice to have new inspiration as well, different spread, that sort of thing. And there's a section about jumping cards, reverse cards, and of course to have fun, very important. So, and then comes the interpretation of the cards. As always, I forgot my reading glasses, so had to make a quick break there, so now I can actually see what it all says. Oh look, there's a picture of Kyle Gray. Let's put it a bit closer. Can you see that? Yeah. Cool. There he is. So let's have a look at the cards, shall we? Okay. Put it the right way around so we can see that next time I'm using it. I don't have to turn it all around again. So I didn't put it in the order that it's in the book because there's no particular order like numbers or with the tarot. So here's Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. Absolutely beautiful. And he's usually depicted dancing as well quite often when you have a full body, that it's not in a lotus position meditating, but they'll be dancing. So Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. You can see here the flower of life, geometrical pattern there, angel's wings like a cloak, beautiful. And here, there's a lot of geometry in there if you have a look, and many of the cards as well, here in the back as well. So lots of cards have them, and I think Kyle Gray is quite fond of them as well. So here is Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Odin, the father of the Norse, you see the Viking runes around here, the Norse pantheon. So psychic insight, your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. beautiful. I love runes. I work with runes as well. Not so often, and I'm not as firm as I would like to be, but of course it's all about the journey, isn't it? And, you know, learning along the way. So there you go. Kalima facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Wow. That Kali is always a very powerful card. You know, as you can see, it's like basically, I think you could probably liken her a bit to the death card in the tarot. So that's like really big change, you know, like the old has to die to make room for the new, basically. And, you know, that doesn't have to be a physical death. Usually it's not, only in very rare exceptions. And usually it's like a, you know, a major transformation or transcendence of your life and your being. So that's a beautiful thing. Don't be scared of it. It can be scary. It usually is scary, but don't be. Try not to be. Because always something good coming out of that, trust me. Even out of the deepest, darkest caves that we, or holes that we kind of fall into, you know, you always come out brighter and better in the end. So, yeah. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Beautiful card. See, it's all the geometrical patterns here as well. Kali had that also in the back there. See, it's just, I was going to say it's divine, isn't it? It is. Faith. Oh, look how beautiful. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. And here's like a shining, radiant halo. Diana, the Roman goddess of the hunt, the woods, animals. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Yeah, she is, you know, the Roman version of the Greek Artemis, actually. And Artemis, you know, I've on my website, I've got a divine library. So if you have a look at tirzaschaefer.com/goddesses, or you just put divine libraries as, you know, tirzaschaefer.com/divine library, you will find different things like goddesses that I've written about, and you know, a few gods as well, not many yet, because I'm really focused on the goddess archetypes. There are power animals. I've written about the major arcana of the tarot cards so far, and a friend of mine, she is writing about crystals, and she kindly let me use her articles on my website as well. She's really, really good with that. So if you're interested, you know, you can get all the information there. And if you want to contact her as well to get crystals or have a reading or something like that, you can do, you know, crystal reading or something. You can, you know, find her that way as well. Susanna Co UK. So next one is Lady Portia, Divine Order. Beautiful. Again, a beautiful halo. Looks like, if you look at it, the little thing here, they look like pendulums, don't they? So, and here you've got, I think that's probably an amethyst or something. Well, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's probably some sort of wonderful crystal, which is good for the third eye. And then you have flowers around here. There's like a cross with, you know, those kind of starry end bits. So it's really beautiful. Yeah. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. That's nice, isn't it? You get a bit of forewarning. So here, charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. That is another halo, roses, hands in the prayer position, prayer and contemplation. So it's not about begging, it's about asking. There's a difference, okay? So prayer is when you really ask for it and you know you will receive, then you will. So the divine director, intervention and purpose. Looks a bit like from, I don't know, Starship Enterprise or something. I don't know, I'm not very firm on anything sci-fi, but it looks very galactic, doesn't it? So, very beautiful. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So, in other words, don't despair. Remember, everything works in alignment to set you on your soul path, and that you came here to follow. That doesn't always feel good, admittedly, but sometimes we do need a bit of an ungentle push to get us into the right direction, don't we? So in the end, it's all good, but it doesn't mean it feels good all the time. Okay, so rudder, soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. How very, very beautiful. Look, I love these Indian patterns, it's like the flowery bits like vines. Then you have the peacocks here, lotus flowers. It's just absolutely beautiful. There you go. Isis. She is actually the goddess of the year 2022. I've done a reading on that one. You can find Isis on my website as well. It's just tirzaschaefer.com/Isis. And there's also attached at the bottom is the message that she had for us for this year. So if you're interested, have a look and see. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Yeah, she is magic, pure magic, isn't it? Look, this is the Ankh sign, this cross with a kind of a handle on the top. That's the Egyptian sign symbol for life. And, here the vulture wings, the cow horns, the sun disk or the moon disk, they're always like, because she also has she's a younger goddess than many others in the Egyptian realm and history, and she's taken on over time a lot more of the other goddesses' character traits as well. Doesn't mean she's taken it away from them, it's just that she's got them too. So, Egyptian faith doesn't work like in exclusivity, but it's like everybody can do everything basically. So that's a wonderful thing as well. I like that concept, that is not like if I have that you can't kind of thing. So it's a much nicer attitude to be so holistic. So Gaia, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. And again, we have these beautiful geometrical patterns in the background here. She's holding the earth in her hands. He seems to be fond of these veils as well, which I think look really very nice. Or maybe the artist. I don't know how much freedom she had and how much license to do her own thing, or how much of channeling is in from Kyle Gray. So here you've got the fleur de lis in the background. These orchids here. These lilies, sorry, not orchids. I've got orchids here, that's why. So Joan of Arc, voice of truth, Jeanne d'Arc in French. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. That is especially important to all the light workers out there who don't really dare to shine, because many of us have the witch's wound, of centuries, former past lives, who have been persecuted, maybe tortured and killed, and that kind of thing. So, so we'd have to gone into hiding and stuff like that, and denied our divine gifts, of being light workers. So we live in times now where, at least in the Western world, you can, be free to do that. So many parts of the world, not just in the Western world, but many parts of the world. There are some places, where you still get persecuted if you want to be a powerful feminine goddess, but I think they're rather rare, and they're becoming less and less as the world awakens and energies are rising, vibrations go up. Yay. So here we have Krishna, and again, beautiful patterns, shining light, peacock feather, stands for spirituality. So here, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Yeah, that is something we have to remind ourselves of very often, I think. To get over the fear of rejection, if we are expressing our true selves. So here is Mahavatar, Babaji. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So here you've got this beautiful mandala, blue. There's another geometrical patterns made of triangles. In the middle here is the Om sign, which in Eastern traditions is also, being chanted a lot. Buddhist monks do that. They use, I don't know, I think you call them undertones. I'm not quite sure. It's very low and it sounds like whoa, something like that. I can't do it, but it's just amazing. And it sounds like two people are doing it at the same time, kind of thing, even when it's just one. We had in Cologne, in one of the museums, we had Tibetan monks visiting. There was like this great exhibition, and they actually did that this Om meditation as well, and chanting, and it was just absolutely mind-blowing. The vibrations were so powerful. My youngest daughter was still very young. She was 1.5 or so. She just fell asleep right away. She slept all the way through it, like she was out cold. And my other two children kind of, huddled up with me on the floor. We were all sitting there on cushions, that they put around, and, they were kind of leaning against me as well, getting really sleepy. But it was wonderful. It was really powerful. So the next one is Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Yeah, that trust. Here's the sword with the blue crystal in there, the wings, and trusting is difficult because we tend to think we have to control everything, but sometimes you really need to let go and just trust that it's taken care of. I've got my problems with that as well, I have to say. There you go. So here is Mother Mary, love and peace. And she's got these beautiful pink roses here. And blue veil shawl. Again, the halo here has got a geometrical pattern. So much light surrounding her. It's absolutely beautiful. She's got a very gentle, very loving energy, like this kind of gentle, unconditional, nurturing love, that you ideally have from your mother. That is just, you can just float in it and feel like a little baby that's totally being taken care of again. When you do a Mother Mary meditation, that's usually the feeling you get. Is when you tune in into her energy. It's just absolutely beautiful archetype. So let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. That's beautiful. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Sometimes we're so stuck in the past that we, clutter up our whole energy field with the pain, the trauma, the anger, whatever it is, and when we release that, there is room for new, for better, and for happier things. So you can see here, I think that's a ruby, I'm not sure, and the wings here, you've got these geometrical patterns, the sun, the moon, and the eye, all-seeing eye, the divine one. And the star, six-pointed star. So there you go. The Shekinah, sacred self. That is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Look, she's got the sickle moon on her forehead, which is the divine feminine energy. You've got the dove here with this, I think it's a Merkaba, and so much beautiful light. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. If you want to connect to your inner Shekinah, dancing is a brilliant way to do that. Stomping on the earth and, kind of more, obviously in any kind you feel comfortable with dancing, but, when you do it like really stomping into the earth and getting it all out, really creating a lot of power within yourself and, putting it out into the world, that's very powerful. Should try that sometime. Bridget was one of the first goddesses I ever read about, and I believe it is correct to say breed. The Irish, as far as I know, I've read, they pronounce her breed, and Bridget is more the nun that the Catholic Church made a saint to, replace the goddess. Unsuccessfully, thank God. Thank goddess. So here, inner strength, you see, here's the Celtic knots and kind of stars. They have a meaning, and I've written about that, and I've forgotten it now. But anyway, have a look on my website. It's just tirzaschaefer.com/Bridget. You can find out all about it. So move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. That inner flame, see that? She's carrying that flame, and it's everlasting. It never goes out. So that's the flame of inspiration, of life, Nurture that inside yourself. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So hope is never giving up your faith in that things become better or go that way that you would like to manifest them. There's a lotus flower again. just very beautiful, or in yellow, you know, which is the color of the sacral chakra, love and acceptance. So, not the sacral, sorry, the solar plexus. It's a bit late here, forgive me. Okay, Mary Magdalene, white lilies, again, we had them earlier if you recall. So, yeah, she's got all red roses as well. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. She didn't let anybody stop her. And, you know, there's a gospel by Mary Magdalene that the church had suppressed, and it had, you know, just a few years ago. I think it's been rediscovered and made public. So, you know, if you're interested, I'm sure you can find it on the internet. Kutumi, cloak of wisdom. Here, the snake that bites his own tail. There's the Om sign. Here's the Ankh symbol on top of another geometrical symbol. And it says, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. We tend to second guess and doubt ourselves, don't we? So there you go. Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Yeah. You see, here's pearls. Pink flowers, dress. And that kind of gentleness that she has. It doesn't mean she's weak. Don't mistake gentleness for weakness. It means that you don't force anything, but rather bend the energies to your will by way of love and accepting into your life what you want to have, what you love to have. And, you know, everything needs to be in balance. The giving, the receiving, you know, we sometimes tend to do one or the other more. Depending on our personality, but it's very important. Well, light workers are mostly more givers, you know, but we also need to learn to receive, because you can't pour from an empty vessel, can you? So it's very important that, you know, you get in as much as you give out. And then, you know, the overflow is what you can pour out into the world. Jwal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Oh, look. And those are kind of, it's like a flame shining circle around him, isn't it? Very beautiful. Here's a pattern as well. I don't know what to call it or how to describe it, but it's beautiful. I really love geometrical patterns when they're so well done, and, you know, especially when they're so intricate and that. So, oh, here we've got a Native American white eagle, ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. There's a lot of family healing, mother, father, ancestral patterns, you know. So that's in that deck, you know. So that is really, it's a really powerful deck. I love to work with it as well. Kyle Gray makes beautiful decks anyway. I haven't seen one yet that I didn't like of his. So here is El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So here you've got that cloak. You have another geometrical pattern here, around here as well. That's probably a sapphire, I don't know. But great energy. I'm just having a rush of energy at the moment. So looking at that picture into those eyes, they did something to me just now. So forgive me for having a little pause there. So here we go. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So Lady Venus, obviously that one star is named after Venus, or what, vice versa, whichever one you like. And here's a tear-shaped crystal with like star pointing out of it. Big halo again. Very beautiful. She's got little beads in her hair as well. So Venus is usually known as the goddess of love, but there's a lot more to it. And in Greek, Aphrodite, but there are also counterparts in different traditions the world over, and there's a lot of deep wisdom. Sometimes an aspect is also death, and it's that star, that connection with the star and that goddess archetype is very powerful, and it's being honored, or it has been honored, around the world in a lot of places. So, Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So Kuan Yin, I think everybody knows as the goddess of compassion. That's like, if anybody asks you, do you know a goddess of compassion? I think everybody will say Kuan Yin. She's so well known as well. And she's an avatar, like she rose up into as a deity, or into God consciousness, or Christ consciousness, or Buddha consciousness, however you want to call it. And she decided to remain on earth to help others, because she has that much compassion and she wanted to help others. So she's still there, that you can call upon her and, connect with the archetypal energies that she represents. Very loving, very compassionate, and she's always there to help. So, reach out. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Now, the first thing that comes to mind at the moment is Mercury retrograde. I think we're out of it now, but it always comes back, doesn't it? And then communication is kind of garbled, digital devices play up and things like that. So very often, not always, but depending. So, the god of communication, of messaging, he's a messenger. As you can see, that's why he got his wings as well, and the staff also, this geometrical pattern inside this halo here as well. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Very kind of Indian mandala style here again. The Om symbol surrounded by a little halo itself. I should think that's probably also to do with the vibrations of the sound of it, because that's the original sound that created the universe in Hindu tradition, mythology. Commander Ashtar. Oh, we're going galactic again now. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk your talk. And again, those geometrical patterns there. Beautiful. There's a little emblem of this galactic fleet, whatever it is. I don't know. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. What a beautiful card. I've actually had a vision of Ganesha when I had my Reiki master initiation. So that was really powerful. I've been collecting elephants ever since. I've got a few choice ones, not just any, I don't get every elephant that I see, but a few choice ones that I really like. I've got them around the house, so, and they always remind me of that. That time I didn't understand that he wasn't someone outside of me, but he represents the energy of my own inner strength. So, that was powerful when I found that out years later. The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Oh, beautiful. Look. And the hands here is, I'm sure that's a dove, and a cup, a chalice, the wings. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Horus. Cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So he is the son of Isis and Osiris. Beautiful falcon god of the ancient Egyptians. The Miriam, sacred vision. So there's 2 of them. And 3 white lilies. Again, we have those beautiful patterns, little heart here, red roses around there. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Serapis Bay, ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Beautiful. As you can see, here's the sun disk, This probably reminds you of the death mask of Tutankhamun. Then you have the snakes here representing Wadjet. There's also the vulture wings, which is the goddess Mut. You can read up on those goddesses Mut and Wadjet on my website as well. Holy amethyst. I was right. An amethyst. Divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Very strong vibration from that card. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Moved beyond limitation. Trust. I've written about about Tara. There's the green and the white aspect because they're the most commonly referred to or commonly used ones, and white means spread. So I've done something on those 2. Cernonos, life force. Express your divine passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So that is a pagan god, obviously, reminds us of Pan as well, and which the Catholic Church has made into devil kind of thing with the horns. But really, it's the personification of life and vibrant sexuality. Sexuality is a creative power that is like no end powerful. So, you can create with that no end when you know how. So Freya, phases and cycles. Beautiful. She's a really powerful goddess as well. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yep, she is absolutely incredible. You can read on my website about her as well. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Oh, there's like very faint geometrical patterns here as well. There's the rose. Looking lovely. And the last one, Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And here we've got an emerald, and again, just really beautiful kind of geometrical patterns around there. So that was it for now. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again for another one. If you want to read up on various goddesses, you can do that on my website. You can also order a reading from me. It's all there. So, just have a browse and enjoy yourself there. Bye.